Jim, how do you feel? How prepared do I guess you feel going into the start?
I'm always prepared. I feel the same as I always do. I've had less healthy entries to the season than others, but I feel pretty good going into this one. So I mean, I'm ready.
Have you thought about? You guys have a 20-game schedule to start the season. It's pretty difficult. Have you, in your mind, thought about like it might be kind of hard at the start of this thing, and we're just gonna have to kind of deal with that?
I mean, I'm always prepared for whatever comes. You know what I'm saying? I think we've had our share of bad starts, tough schedules, and it was something that I just took a day at a time. You know, one game at a time, and let's just find our way through it. Let's just keep pushing forward, and you know, this season won't be any different other than a new staff and us trying to get comfortable doing new things. But other than that, I expect the same. You know, I've heard it's difficult. I've looked at the schedule, but I don't really remember like the order. Like in the huddle just now, they was talking about our first couple road games, and I was just like, who was our first road game? You know what I mean? Like I don't know the schedule well enough to know exactly how tough or who we play or where we go, but I know that it's nothing that I haven't seen before, and it's nothing that I'm not prepared to go through.
Well, you mentioned the coaching staff. Like that is a pretty big thing, though.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a pretty big difference, and playing different style of play is a rather large diversion, especially for someone like yourself who's played for the same coach.
Yeah. No, it's different, but I think just in my life in general, I adjust to things pretty well. I'm a listener. I pay attention to details. So I can have a good understanding for what's expected and how to be myself within what I'm being asked to do. And I think I've got a pretty good grip on that. And the thing that's most important is I know how to help a team win. When it comes down to it. And I got a lot of faith in my ability to do that. So regardless, I don't doubt that it'll be tough. I don't doubt that it'll be some hard times maybe. But like I said, I'm prepared to go through whatever comes.
Dave Dirk yesterday said he could leave for 10 years and come back and you guys would still have the same pick and roll chemistry. I asked him that because you guys, you didn't play much in the preseason, and
Yeah.
the pick and roll with you and him is such a big part of your guys' offense. Do you feel the same that you guys just have that chemistry going?
Yeah. I mean, when you play with somebody for so long and you play in actions together so often, in what is it, 5 years now? 4 or 5 years now? I mean, the first day I came back and played pick and roll, we was on the same team, and I literally played through him for like 5 possessions, and we scored every time. It was like I got a shot, he got a shot. He got fouled, yeah. It was like literally my first day playing since the Olympics, and it was like I came out, 2 people came, I hit Nurk, he hit the weak side, then he got to the rim, dunked, then he dunked again, then he threw it back to me, I hit a 3. It was like, it's not really about, when you play with somebody for so long and so often, it's not about, getting reps together. I know what he's going to do. I know the spots he likes to roll to, I know what he's thinking, and he knows the same about me. So, I mean, if we played in a Trailblazer alumni game in 20 years, I wouldn't even have to communicate like anything to him. We just come in here and just do what we do. So.
But still, that slip pass requires a lot of timing. A lot of times you don't even look when you're making that slip pass.
Trust me. We could play no games in the preseason and no games in practice together, and we would be able to play how we play. So, I mean, I'm not worried about it at all, honestly. We played together a lot in practice, though, too. So.
Game, look, obviously the 0-4 in the preseason, obviously that's not what you want. But like overall, just like going into the season, like after training camp and the stuff you guys have been able to like do you feel good about where you guys are at? Do you feel like it's
I think we're getting better. Obviously, it's the preseason can be tricky because you got guys trying to make a team. You got some teams playing guys more minutes, some teams playing guys, and then other teams are, giving camp guys and young guys more run. And sometimes you play good in stretches, and then the game in the second half becomes a completely different game. But I mean, as competitors, you want to win. You know, obviously, you're not going out there like, oh man, you know, if we lose this game, it's the end of the world. It's a preseason, but you want to win at the end of the day. So I mean, it's something to be said about not winning a single game. I think you probably want to at least win one. Like, all right, we won a game, just to, I guess, to feel good about that. But I think at the end of the day, it's not the most important thing. You know, camp is for getting better, growing, coming together, getting ready for a new season. And that's pretty much what it's about. You know, we had a lot of hard practices this year in camp. Just like camp hasn't been this tough since my first year in the league, where it was like real long, active, you know, competitive practices to where it was like in the Phoenix game, like I felt practice. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like tired, you know, physically tired, and that was a conversation in camp. Like, you know, this ain't just one of these camps where we just gonna breeze through, and it's not gonna be a cute camp. Like, we gonna go through something. You know, we gonna break some habits. We gonna go hard. So I think that played a little bit of a part. But I think the last two champions didn't win is that true? They didn't win a preseason game. That don't mean we're gonna be champions. That don't guarantee us a championship. But I mean, it's like I said, it's something to be said about that.
Do you have any goals for yourself individually this season that are different than they've been in the past?
No. I want to be MVP. I want to win the championship. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, I think that's been pretty clear. You know, I don't think I've been shy about that at all.
I've been reading through the previews that you've been writing about the Blazers, which is why I'm asking about the start, because in every single one, there's a section that's like, well, if the Blazers get off to a tough start, what's Damian going to do? How is Damian going to react? So I'm curious from your perspective, like, how would you answer that? Like,
the same way I answered it on Media Day, you know, and the same way I've been answering it. I think everybody is saying what they think I'm thinking and what they think I'm going to do. But, like, I'm not leaving Portland, you know, like, and once again, that's like, to say that seems credible because of, you know, how the whole summer went when I was, you know, just trying to encourage the team to get better. You know what I'm saying? Let's get better and let's really go for it. And I think people took that as, well, everything that people were saying is true. Dame is saying this, but it never came from my mouth. And I want to be a part of Chauncey's success. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take pride in being a part of his success as a coach. And we developed a great relationship even before he became my coach, and even deeper now that, you know, we sit and talk every day. We talk through text and, you know, on the phone, whatever, every day. Like, I want to be a part of his success. So when I say that, I don't expect all times to be great times. You know, adversity is going to hit. It's going to be some tough times. So if it starts off rocky or if it starts off in a struggle, I wouldn't be happy about it. Nobody would. But I'm not going to jump ship and bail out when that happens. So, I mean, that's an easy thing and a popular thing for people to say, but it's not going to happen. So, I mean, it's really something that I've seen it too, but I don't really pay any mind to it because it's like, yeah. It's like, I think these days, a lot of times when you just push something over and over and over, I've seen it push people to that point where they like, maybe that is what should happen. But, like, I'm not one of those people. So I like our staff. I like Chauncey a lot. And I love being a trailblazer, you know what I mean? I love living in Portland, and I love what I built, you know what I'm saying? And like I said on Media Day, I want to see it through. And a rocky start might be a part of that, but that don't mean, like I said, I'm a flip, you know, and do something different than what I've done, what I've always done, you know what I mean?
is your house done, by the way?
No, I wish.
How close? How far are we?
Man, we a ways out, man. We a ways out.